What's up, everybody?
How diddly, motherfuckers.
And where's your face, Ryan?
Hey, y'all.
I'm kind of doing something real quick. I'm my girlfriend out with sensitivity. Wow.
Are you touching yourself?
Makeup right now? What he said?
I am most definitely touch myself. Bigger.
That's disgusting.
I have a tell you can pull.
I mean, you asked.
Hey, sometimes honesty is something you need to not share, buddy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Okay. But anyways, let's get back to fun stuff like getting the cooties as kids. I really hated it.
Getting cooties?
Try for.
Oh yeah, no, I like the act of it. I like the act. But
getting cooties?
The aftermath of the infection. Yeah, I know. The infection and all the other problems that came along.
The infection?
Settings. Have fun with it.
I am Forgotten King here. And
okay.
Let's start this podcast.
Hey.
You like my red?
Okay, let's do this.
Oh.
He dyed his hair today, guys. So we have one viewer. How's it going?
Is that a shit stain on his? Looks like there's a shit stain on his. Oh, there we go. There he is.
All right. So boundaries in life. So first, before we start that conversation, I want to apologize. Well, I'm not really going to apologize, but as everyone saw yesterday, someone decided to fuck around and find out. Kyle.
Yep, they did. Kyle.
And listen, I'm not one to lose my cool on a show, but it was a different story. He brought my girlfriend into it, and it was a whole different ballgame. So that's the only reason I went off so bad last night.
Okay.
Not even
Do
that.
you know that person?
That way,
we don't know the person. Okay.
I don't know the person. I don't know who it is.
You went full.
Well, and that's the funny thing. Like,
hey, Jackie.
Oh, hi, Jackie. You went full Will Smith last night.
Oh, hi, Jackie.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting situation.
Slapping some face.
Listen, it's one thing to I get people have their opinions about the podcast. That's totally fine, but when it comes to dragging my personal relationship into the chat, you are going to see a different side of me. Hi guys, hi Dean.
Hey Dean.
So yeah, you're going to see a different side of me if you start bringing personal shit into a chat that has nothing to do with my personal life. But anyway, boundaries in our personal lives. So who wants to start here?
All right. Well, go ahead, Kirk.
Just putting Kirk on blast.
Wow, you're just putting me on the spot.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Let's see how it is.
Hey, we got to have our own sides, right? I have a few that I want to go over, but I don't know things. So.
Well, okay. What kind of boundaries? I mean, there's like, okay, we're gonna get a little personal here.
Okay. 1, don't touch my no-no square. 2, don't touch my ass.
My no-no square. I don't know, like a year and a half ago, I was in a really, really bad place mentally.
Yeah.
Like really bad. So I decided that I needed to go to therapy. And so I did go to therapy. I had a really good therapist.
Yeah.
And this therapist taught me something about myself that I didn't even realize.
Okay. Pause. But question. Did this therapist touch your no-no square?
No, she didn't.
Did you want her to?
No.
That's a better question. Did you want her to?
Don't talk shit about my therapist, man. I'll kick your ass.
But to be honest, therapy is a good thing.
Holy shit, Brock, does your mom know you're out of your cage?
Oh, yeah, they're gone, so they have no fucking clue, Dean.
The mom and dad are out of town, and
which means
throw a party. So anyway, while I was in therapy,
Take that depression.
Take that depression. I was very depressed. I had a lot of bad shit going on.
Yeah.
And she helped me understand why boundaries are so important.
Yeah, and they are.
Because I was in a place where, and I had been my whole life up until that point, where I would just let people walk all over me. I would, I was always, the last person to get called, but the first person to go help, right?
Yeah.
Like I would just drop everything for anybody. And, my therapist was like, you can't do that. And so I had to set some real serious boundaries in my life to, for my own mental health, right?
Yeah.
So, and a lot of those were just, how I interact with other people, how I deal with relationships, how, boundaries for even like at work, like every part of your life, you need to have boundaries.
No, you're wrong. My fucking vape? I did lose my vape. Fuck.
Yep.
Sorry,
I agree with you 100%. You know what I mean? Like, I have had a few therapists in my lifetime. I won't diminish that. And the fact that each of them taught me something positive instead of all negative.
Yep.
But let's talk about some of my choice boundaries. So if we're going to go and break the nutshell on me, I've had many variations of a relationship in my life. And each of them came with their own set of boundaries. A big no-no. People are fucking disturbing. Put yourself first. Well, that is a very egotistical mindset, I think. Yes, we do have to be first and take care of ourselves first. But I think there's still an able balance of being fair, nice, and charitable.
The way I look at it, it's like a balance between good and evil. The way I look at it is definitely the balance between good and evil.
Really, the most evilest person can do something great. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? You can't really use two.
Like the evil side wants to. The evil side wants to be like, oh, I want to worry about myself and all that shit, and then the good side wants to worry about other people. It's definitely a fight between good and evil, because at the same time you want to focus on yourself, but at the same time, you want to help other people.
Sure.
Because,
so
in a sense,
let
the
me
way
just
I
point
look
it
at
out in
it,
the most easiest way, right?
yeah,
You know the zodiac sign Libra. It's scales.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What you need to do, yes, balance those scales to where you're not complete asshole and you're not complete bitch. You know what I mean? You can't live life taking shit 24/7 or giving shit 24/7 because sooner or later it's not going to work.
There has to be a balance between the two. You can help people that actually deserve it, or you can help people that don't appreciate it.
Well, look.
How are you the judge of that?
I used to just say yes to everything.
Right? No, and I used to do.
Even like anybody called me, I'm like, hey, can you come help me move? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm there. Even if I had more important things to do, I would drop everything because I never set that boundary with other people to say, no, you know what, I've got to deal with myself. Like, or even like, I'm having a really shitty day and I need to stay home. I never let myself say no. And that was the biggest boundary I had to set for myself was, nope, I'm not going to come help you because, I know you're just using me for whatever I can offer you. And, those people that, that are quote unquote friends
and don't try to help you out in a time of need. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. People that claim to be your friends, but on the other hand, they are just, you never hear from them unless they need something from you, whether it's, loan me money or come help me do this thing, right? Or drive me to the store, all that shit.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Jackie says people take kindness as a weakness, and that's true.
Yeah, they do.
Dean says, okay, I had to go for 3 years. For 3 years, court mandated I was considered criminally insane. Okay.
Oh. Is that why you went to therapy, Dean?
When was this, TJ?
How does that relate to the content? Yeah.
My whole junior high school year.
Yeah.
When was this? Oh, shit, TJ didn't even know.
That's his son.
You know what's the sad part? I'm going to tell you a secret, Dean. I, at 16, had a psychotic break. Institutionalized. I know. I had a psychotic break and had to be institutionalized myself. I was able to get somewhat better so I could come back for graduation as a senior. So it doesn't mean that you have to choose that evil, mean, bitter side, or doesn't mean you choose the good side. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
When it comes to boundaries, it's something that you set. So I don't know what caused yours. Mine was because I was a yeser. I was a pleaser. And I had friends who talked me into all that shit.
People pleaser. Yeah. That's been my problem my whole life.
I didn't want to talk about it.
That's been my problem too. I like to please. Yeah, I like to make people feel better about themselves because I don't feel great about myself.
And peer pressure was a big one for me. Like I had friends that had me, hey, try this drug, try this, and that's what caused me to have the psychotic break in the first place. You stabbed the teacher. I wouldn't say that's a good thing to admit, but I respect it.
Yeah,
we all have our what's it called, breakdown points, right? And that's why we need to set up a boundary for cross it.
See, no one likes me because I say what the fuck's on my mind. And that's the thing.
What the fuck is in my mind?
You got it's certain people you got to find that same
I get your point, but
yeah. No, and there are people that don't like to hear facts or truth or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Followers, leaders. Yes, that's true. There's followers and then there's leaders.
Yep.
Now,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
When I was in high school, when I was in high school, I was definitely a follower.
Those categories.
I did not know how to.
and then the people that
Brock, you're cutting in and out again.
woot woot.
Hang on, just give it a second. Let it buffer.
Let it buffer.
So, anyways, am I normal now? Can you guys all hear me?
Yes, good now.
All right. Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, we just give you a round of applause for the internet. Congratulations.
I got to get, maybe we should set up a Kickstarter to get me a new internet. You know what I mean? Let's get me a Kickstarter.
Hashtag GoFundMe. Brock needs new internet. No.
GoFundMe, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Jackie said,
yeah.
Brian, stop it.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I always put it in this, and I told people off the bridge, would you? I love saying that. Fuck no, be your own person. Well, originality and all that is very important. Personality of the person you are. But the problem I've had, and obviously Darkside has had, is we would say yes before we would ever say no. We wouldn't even give a negative at certain times in our life.
That was me too.
And that's the problem.
Well, and a lot of that I found out through therapy was a lot of it you learn as a child, depending on, how you were brought up, how you were raised, how your parents treated you, all that stuff has a big effect on how much of a pushover you are. For instance, if you have a traumatic childhood, you're conditioned to do everything you can to make the other person happy, right? Because you're afraid of the repercussions. That's one thing I realized, as an adult, was like, oh my God, yeah, I because you're always waiting for, the other foot to drop, so you're always trying to get ahead of it, and make sure people are happy around you, and that you are always going to be there, and that's a lot of times how people pleasers are born. Is you're just conditioned to act that way, and be that way.
100%, dude. Well, and to answer her question, right? Because I see it. I wasn't always worried about people being mad at me. I wanted to be accepted most of the time. That's why I would say yes.
Yeah. That was
but I also was raised LDS, and
Mormon. It's Mormon for
I kind of was taught that you had to be the good little boy. Mormon, for people that don't know what LDS members are. I had to be that person that, if you'll respect your elders no matter what they say, which is messed up in my mind because that's how it was when I was a kid. And when it came to people that were just, completely mean to you, you had to take it and turn the other cheek. Like I wasn't raised Amish, let's be honest, but I was raised in a very structured, soul diminishing, in my mind, religion. And until I broke away from that, I really didn't start being in control.
Yeah, it's pretty oppressive, and you're kind of told.
And I mean, I'm not going to say. Yep, 100%. But yeah.
No, my biggest thing when I was younger was if I would do whatever it took to be accepted, because I felt like I wasn't good enough. I should have
carried a knife. No, I shouldn't have ever carried a knife. Because if someone got in my way, I would have used it, dude. And that's probably, a bad idea.
Jackie,
what Dean said was I should have carried a knife.
Jackie asked, did you change your ways? Those ways?
Oh, I did. 100%.
You mean in a religious standpoint? Did I convert and repent, or did I actually find out what I needed out of life and create boundaries? Because I legitimately did grow up and change that religion should not be the dictating factor in my life, and that friends cannot control every aspect of me.
Yeah. That's the thing. When you have a friendship that is controlling and
the point is on the end of the point is on the end of the knife, Dean. You're wrong.
So
the end of the knife.
The way I look at it, you could only help someone out so far before they stab you in the back or they use you for everything that you got.
Sure.
And that's the point where
this is where boundaries come in, right? Yeah. Because if you were to set a boundary with them, whoever this person is that's going to stab you in the back, that boundary would have never been crossed to have that stabbing happen.
Yeah. No, and
if they were respectful of the person. Because let's be honest, there's still people that won't be.
Yeah, I'm more at this point. My boundary has been set. I don't loan out money unless it is a dire emergency. If I have money,
Ryan, you never had money. What do you mean?
Listen, I'm getting a job soon. I got the green light. I'm going to get a job soon.
He might be lying to us. He might be filthy rich.
He might be.
He might be filthy rich, and that's why he's got the. I mean, maybe this podcast is making more than he's saying.
Yeah, maybe.
Dean never stabbed anyone in the back.
Jackie says.
Well, and that's a good thing of your character.
Also, not friendships. When you are a yes person or people pleaser, that can cause problems in relationships as well, family or significant others. Yes.
Yeah.
100%. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I was in a marriage where all I did was say yes to whatever she said, because I always thought of the phrase "happy wife, happy life," and if I didn't do that, I was a bad person. And then it got to the point where I was getting, beat, all sorts of stuff because of it. So being a people person without boundaries is not something that you can do in life. Like you can still be a nice person. You don't have to be a people pleaser.
Yeah.
There's
a big difference.
That's a big difference. Damn, I'm hungry. I might go get some cheese sticks today. Sorry,
Filthy, not sure about rich. You know what, Dean? I'm rich in my own way. How about that?
I mean, we can see the food and the beard right there.
Oh.
I'm kidding, dude. It's funny he checked. Like he didn't know. Wow.
Like what?
He's a little. He's a little bit gullible.
A little bit.
Yeah. So what about?
I'm always opportunistic.
So being a people pleaser clearly is, if you're in that type of mindset, you clearly need to set boundaries for yourself and other people that are around you. However,
and that might be changing the whole thing, though. Like you may not be able to be a people pleaser after you set those boundaries. So,
yeah. What does a sperm bank pay nowadays, Rachel?
I don't know.
How much for each load there, Forgotten Pod King?
Is that what you're gonna go do?
No, it's Forgotten Poser. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Kyle, that one was just for you.
Okay, so what about let's talk about since Ryan's talking about working, what about boundaries at work? With your manager and with other people you work with.
When it comes to boundaries at work, my particular boundary would have to be not like when it comes to coworkers that aren't managers and they're trying to sit there and tell you what to do when you're supposed to be doing certain things.
Sure.
That is my boundary because I don't like when people sit there and dictate what I'm supposed to do when I know what I'm supposed to do.
Sure.
Micromanage? Okay.
Yes, micro.
Well, I'm going to say this. It does depend on the environment you're in. Because if you're in construction over here, there is probably less that they have to focus on you if you know what you're trained on. Whereas if you're in a call center and they have to dissect every little thing you do to make sure you're doing your job right, even if you're a pro at it, they still have processes to check it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It depends on the job because sometimes that micromanager douche of an asshole is your boss might have to be that way. Now, like I said, construction's a different beast entirely.
Yeah, it is.
You already have a trade. You have a trade or something you know how to do. So, and that's where he doesn't need to be involved as much.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
Right.
I mean, just because I'm unemployed now doesn't mean I wasn't employed in my life.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I don't know. I've had situations at work where, you know, I've either noticed something or I've been asked to do something that I wasn't comfortable with. And, you know, I still had to set boundaries of, you know what, I'm not going to do that. But you have to be able to communicate it in the right way. You know, like go to the, like, whether you have to go talk to HR or talk to your boss's boss or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you can still have boundaries at work, and you don't have to, you know, be the one that's just like,
But they have to
boss,
be
I'll
more
do whatever you
professional.
say.
They have to be routed in the professional side for sure.
I never want.
And with you, Dean, I see this.
About Friday, they tell you you're working Saturday, and it's a mandatory. I would never show up.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the big caveat in that, right? If your job description says that you will work whenever they tell you to, sadly, that's where that job sucks. But if your job says you're a Monday to Friday guy, you can refuse that outright. They can't be pissed.
No, yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, they're gonna be butthurt because that's who they are. But you know, and that I've never had a job that tried that without it being a major issue. Like there was extreme weather.
No, I never had a job that actually had an issue with it. I was able to, like, when I first began the podcast, I was working Dollar Tree. I told them set days I cannot be there because I have to be on a show doing my podcast. And they're like, okay, I understand. So we would either schedule me for the morning, I would get off before my podcast, or I was just off that day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, then there's
and some companies will respect those, and other times they just won't hire you. You know what I mean?
Ryan, you have never had a job. No. See, I can actually say I've had a couple jobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
old are you again?
know,
28.
Yeah, he's still a baby.
Oh, you're young still.
Well, you know, this is never a situation I was in, but it is something where you have to set a boundary where, especially in Utah, it's very, predominantly Mormon. So there's a lot of people that won't work on Sunday. And, if, your religion
that has changed a lot. If you didn't know.
Yeah.
But
if you have like
80-90% when we were kids now.
Yeah. But if you have like commitments at your church, right? Like you have a church job, and work is like, hey, we need you to come in on Sunday. You need to like speak up and be like, I'm sorry, I can't. That's a religious thing. I've got whatever. I've seen a lot of people do that where they're just like, sorry, I've got church stuff, and they just won't come into work. But you have to set those boundaries initially so that
Dean's
killing me over there.
Well, I think it's time for a break. I think it's time for a commercial.
Yep, I think we're gonna have a commercial now.
Thanks,
Dean.
Thanks, Dean. Now the Forgotten King's gonna cry.
No, I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, we're gonna go do a commercial.
He's gonna do a job.
Ryan's gonna go do a job. Maybe he might touch himself in the bathroom. I don't know. It's only a 1 minute and 20-second commercial, so we'll see how.
I should be back.
We'll be right back, folks.
We're back. Good job.
My
Hey,
Welcome back, everybody.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to violate a boundary for some people.
What's that?
Milk.
Milk?
Some people say you shouldn't drink milk after being a kid.
I got graham crackers right here.
Well, you want to stick your graham crackers in my milk, big boy?
Oh yeah, I'll stick my graham cracker right in your milk, and you'll like it.
Rachel is your VA sperm burping. Wow, didn't know you liked him that much.
Sperm burping bitch.
It sounds like Dean wants to get a little job from the Forgotten Podcast. Forgotten King.
A little frisky over here, Dean.
Buttermilk. I
like buttermilk. Oh, really? I've known people that do that, and I can't. That's. Do you do you remember the movie Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah.
Remember the egg farmer guy that was sitting there drinking buttermilk?
Yeah.
Buttermilk?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, so
well,
Dean,
if you had
Dean
been on the show when we were done the commercial, you'd
I'm
know.
sorry, I had to go to the bathroom.
Well, maybe you should have done it in the minute 30 you gave us. You know.
You broke a boundary for me.
But anyways, you need to look back at the comments. Dean left a very personable job for you to do.
Oh, here we go.
One more down.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay. You're a sperm
burping bitch.
Sperm burping bitch. Wow. Was it how
yeah, there's
Grandma, Grandpa had to go first, you know, out in them southern towns.
Yep.
God.
Okay. So work boundaries we talked about. What about
relationships?
In relationships. Yeah. What about relationships?
So it does. I think there's a dynamic in that has to be expressed because some people live in a different community than others, right? Yeah. I live in a BDSM / and I'm not going to go into details about that because someone here is shy and vanilla. BDSM and a open lifestyle, which is also the upside down pineapple concept.
Just call it kink.
Swingers, kink, yeah. So kink community. Thank you. And I do set ground rules and boundaries every time now because I do not want to have a problem that happened in the past. And I'm not going to read it or say it all for one reason. It's respectful to two people. I shouldn't even bring up the conversation, you know, for those two people. I could say it for myself, but it's not fair to them, you know?
Right.
And to be fair, the other person was not let in on that boundary, which is not their fault. You know what I mean? Had that person known, they probably would have been prepared.
Yep.
So
that's the whole thing with boundaries is they have to be communicated.
Yes.
They have to be expressed 100%.
Yep.
And I'll give a brief example so people out there know in relationships that need to be set up. If you're in an open relationship or anything of that nature, you and your person that you're a couple with need to converse. What is a cheating standard? What is something that has to happen if you're out experiencing something with someone else? You can't just say, "Oh, we'll figure it out as we go." No.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
That's going to cause heartache and problems down the road.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you are bringing in another person that is not in your relationship
prior. Yeah. So,
you know what I mean?
And let's say you're in a, monogamous one like Ryan. What would you say is a boundary that you have for you and your girl? You don't have to say a specific one, but one you would set up if that was both your guys' boundary.
I know what one is. Butt stuff.
Yes, that's definitely boundary.
Touch the anal region.
Dean
like cheese?
Dean
from under cheese? From under cheese?
Dean likes cheese. Sir,
Fucking good, man. I love
what
cheese.
kind of cheese are you talking?
Well, I mean, all kinds of cheese are good in their own facet. I think Munster cheese is my
Yeah,
favorite.
it's more of an acquired taste if it's like exotic cheeses.
He won't let her show
What?
off her tits.
That's his rule? That is terrible.
That's horrible, Ryan. I can't believe you.
Yeah, Ryan. You need to let her breathe. Let her go.
Oh.
You know.
Swiss.
Swiss.
Swiss
That's just
cheese.
because you like the little holes, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
The little holes.
He's a cheese fucker.
Oh! I wasn't going to go that far, but there we are.
Hey, Ryan.
Sorry.
Have you ever done a donut tower before?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Well, a donut tower. I mean, you have a small enough penis, it could work.
Oh, sure.
You have to have a skinny penis. You can't have a thick penis.
Girthy
But
one.
you basically get like 6 donuts, and then you just put them on the pole
Steeple.
and stack them up, and then you have your lady friend eat them off of you. That's a donut tower.
Well, lady friends. Normally, it's not just one, buddy.
Lady friends, yes. Unless your one
Why-
lady friend really likes
Why do I
donuts.
feel like you have done this?
Wouldn't you like to
What?
know?
What?
Oh, I would want to know, but
What are you saying, Ryan?
Look, I'll just say this, okay? And then I'll leave
I
it
mean-
at that. The donuts are too small, okay?
what do you call it?
That's
Sweet
what
and
I'm gonna
savory?
What?
Wait, Kirk, hang on. Do you call it? What do they call it? Sweet and savory?
Sure, sweet and savory.
No.
No, but that's a great one.
Holy cheese whiz!
No, hey, nothing wrong with a little cheese whiz play if the girl's into
Hey,
that.
don't knock
You know?
cheese whiz.
That's right.
Yeah, don't knock the cheese whiz, bro.
I mean,
Cheese
if
whiz
we're
is
gonna
good,
be
especially
honest,
from
I'm-
crackers.
Ryan has this video online. I don't want to tell you where to find it, guys, but he used a little cheese whiz play
What?
with the girl he was with. Oh yeah,
No,
I found it.
no.
You cannot hide it anymore. Little nipple play with cheese whiz. You might find it on there.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Track it
just
down.
search up Dixie.
No,
Yep, Dixie.
Dixie.
that's false advertising. That's not true at all.
Dixie.
Yeah, see, and that's
No,
the
no.
thing with a boundary. We don't know if you're telling the truth now. You know.
Ryan,
Frankie.
you can take one look at
So
these
relationship
two and
boundary-
know there are a ton of degenerate bitches out there.
He says desperate.
Oh,
Desperate.
desperate. Yeah. Yeah, there are.
Who's he talking about?
We can talk
Sam
about you guys.
Kinison?
Yeah, he's talking about me and him. It's
Oh.
okay.
Well, I mean, if that's what he thinks, I'm pretty sure Kirk's had a few 9 or 10ers.
Sure.
Sure.
3 that would be classified as 10ers, and I've turned down ones that are 10ers. So
Okay.
what?
Yeah.
Would you say, Ryan?
You know,
I didn't hear you.
Daddy
Okay.
issues are
But I
great,
mean,
man.
like, there are tons of desperate women out there. If you look at the post out there, buddy, you'll see that there's a women always saying, "I'm so lonely." Oh, well, you caused it. Let's be honest.
Oh
You
my
told us how
God.
to be, and we were listening. But there's women that are pissed about it that they can't find a man at 40 years old.
Only if
Only
count.
them-
Like, 3 times 3 makes a 9.
Oh my God.
I,
That's a
Gene,
terrible bad joke.
I'm going to act like, right? Like, I understand his concept, what he's going for. He says only count the 3s and make them 9s. I've never upgraded a woman based off of what I wanted to feel. like, let's be honest here. I know that it's all guys right now. That's why we can talk like this. I personally see beauty. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. That was my first podcast. I personally don't feel like there's beauty in all sizes, all types of women, and
there's somebody for everybody,
I can
right?
say that there's a 9 and there's a 0 in some of them. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, no. Dean, do you feel like you always reach for the 9s and 10ers, or do you always go for the easiest peasiest to grab? Dean, I'm kind of curious.
Why do you keep playing the sound effect?
It sounds like we're ending it because of Dean. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because we're waiting for Dean's story.
Bam, 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 bam,
bam. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
He says he's never rated a woman that way. Well, what I'm going to ask you is, do you think they rated you? Because in this world, they have their list, their must-haves, and if they were like, does he meet the 6 foot, the 6 million, or the 6 inches? They're gonna deny you for something, and that's how the rating system started. We only tried to keep up with, let's be honest, because we were able, back in the day, we could just pick a new wife by putting her in an insane asylum. Back in the day.
Yeah.
Dean says I have been with some real dogs.
Well, and
great personality.
Some real dogs.
Here's the thing. The fact that you called them that means, the fact that he called them dogs knows that they're on a level.
Well, I will say
that.
So personality and connection is way more
that.
attractive to me than physical appearance.
Because you 100%. Rated that one at a dog.
No, I agree.
Scenario. But for him to say real dogs, he's labeling them and making a classification system for himself.
I'm 5'10". I don't have 6 million.
5'10". I don't have 6 million. Okay,
and I have more than 6 inches.
Okay, and honestly, not all men.
Are we playing?
So that's the way that you were above other men, and that's how you got the woman you got.
Whoa, wait. Time out. I gotta say something on this.
Wow.
Are we playing 2 truths and 1 lie?
2 truths and a lie? Yeah, that's what we're playing right now.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, he labeled them as real dogs, right? So then he had a label system in his mind. Just because he didn't do the number system doesn't mean he didn't have a system.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know I'm reaching at straws, but it's the truth. So.
Yep.
Anyways, in relationships, I've had some crazy boundaries that were set on me, and I'll say one right now. My ex told me I couldn't watch porn because that was cheating.
Oh
yeah.
So I guess
that was a boundary she set up.
I guess Pamela Anderson counts as a human. Okay.
Pamela Anderson is a human. Yes.
It's Palm. Remember, I am only one.
Palm.
Gotta read it.
Yeah, read it.
Remember, I'm the only one having to type, so I have to use fast words. You say labeled, but I was using a word you might understand.
Well,
Uh,
Dean, I will rebuttal that because I feel like you assume that I would go for ugly uglies, and that's not my forte.
Dean, you're my favorite.
I only turn down when I turn down for different reasons. Like if I find out they have like 4 STDs, then I'm not going to play with that little hound.
The little hound.
I find that almost as bad as bitches, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
Fucking learn to read first. I mean, I know how to read. I'm not from West Virginia, if you know.
I'm not what? No.
Sorry, sorry, Ryan.
It's true.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So what other boundaries have you set in a relationship?
All right. Anyway,
Ryan.
So one of my other boundaries is always.
Do you have boundaries in relationship?
I mean, yes and no. Someone else go first.
Well, here's a question. If she goes out with her friends, is she supposed to tell you where she's at times, like every hour or so?
Not every hour, but a little check-in would definitely.
Okay, is that a boundary though, or just something you said?
No, it's definitely a boundary. When it comes to knowing if she's safe.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading Dean's message that's going to come up. Oh, he's telling you to learn to read.
Me?
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I give a shit what you do the rest of your life. I enjoyed being married to my wife. And then honestly, I don't disrespect the idea of marriage with someone. I believe that if you want to be married, positive to you. I just had a terrible marriage, and that's why I haven't looked forward to another one personally. If I find that woman I think is my golden, connection, fuck, I'm doing it,
Golden goose.
But yeah, no, 30 years, that's amazing. My parents, they're at what, 40 something, I think now. So
wow, that's cool.
No, I think they're almost 50.
50 not
years
not a
married.
lot of people can say that nowadays, right? Because we're in a in a society where everything is so accessible on the internet that if you're even remotely unhappy with your relationship, you can just go on the internet and find a new person. Just like that. And so
that's something that I don't like about the dynamic, right? Because have you heard of these passport bros? And honestly, I get the logic of them going to another country to get their wife because they may be upset with the environment they're in. But you don't know what's out there. So yeah, you had 2 terrible marriages till I got it right. See, and that's the thing. I am hoping I don't have to have that second, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to go through another time where I was pushed to so many limits that I was afraid to stand up for myself due to many facets. But I also will never put myself in the same situation I did. So that's where at least I learned from my past issues. I don't want to go through another terrible marriage. And I'm sorry you had to go through 2 to find that golden woman.
Yep.
If that makes sense. Was the farting in reference to my golden?
Yes. Well.
I'm being too cheesy.
Cheese. We already read that one. Yeah, so we're about to like kind of wrap things up. So what I just want to ask, like, what do you feel like? We've talked about personal, we've talked about work, we've talked about relationships. What is the one boundary that you guys have set for yourselves that is like the very top of your list?
Nobody's allowed to touch my asshole.
Nothing in your butthole.
Nothing in my butthole.
That's your biggest boundary is butt sex.
It's not really my biggest, but it's the only one I can think of right now.
It was worth it. I have
Dean?
my Amber and my son love them both. That's really awesome, Dean.
Yeah. Speaking of Amber, where is Amber?
Yeah.
She's doing family stuff today.
See, Dean, my kids, with my two kids, that's the only reason why I would never change getting married to the woman I did.
Yeah.
So I get your point, 100%.
Yep.
You know? You don't want kids? Is it because they're going to be like you?
No, I didn't say I didn't want kids. I don't have kids.
Huh?
I didn't say I didn't want kids.
I don't.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think
I thought you said you
anyone
didn't want
wants
kids, though.
little Ryans running around. To be
Oh,
honest,
everybody's running around.
I
have a gay friend, but I don't.
I mean,
ever
I
want
have
to
gay
be
friends
with a
and
dude.
lesbian friends.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
comment
well,
about the other part.
Yeah, just because they're gay doesn't mean you gotta fuck them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Well, my most,
her choice.
the
Well,
biggest boundary
you said you're asking
for
one
me,
question. Exactly.
maybe Pam does.
Maybe Pam does.
Yeah, maybe Pam does.
Yeah.
So my most top priority boundary in my entire everything is telling people no. That is the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, that is definitely.
And not because it's like a super important boundary.
No,
It's because it's a boundary I still struggle with, and I still have to kind of remind myself every goddamn day to be like, no, you can say no. You can say no, and they'll still be your friend. You don't have to bend over backwards to please everybody. So that's my like biggest boundary that I have in my life.
Well, and if my connection stays with me, I'll tell you guys mine. My biggest connection is boundary. Sorry, I was reading Dean's comments and I was getting distracted. A big boundary in my life is that I make sure I remember I remember I'm worth whatever I'm doing, because there's a lot of times I lose myself. I make everyone the priority, and I can't do that anymore. I have to start thinking of myself.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you have to know your own
and that's
worth,
why
right?
when that was brought up as a bad thing, and that's why I want Jackie to know I wasn't attacking her point of view. I was kind of going off of how we were pleasers, and that was a problem.
Yeah.
Yep. What about you, Ryan? I know it's not butt sex. What is your most important boundary to you?
It's definitely mine. Would definitely be having to say no, like you said, because I do like to make sure everyone's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one thing I do struggle with too, is always saying yes.
You don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, right?
Yeah.
I get that. I get that 100%. And sometimes we don't deal with confrontation easily either.
Yeah.
So, good, you're back. Well, should we start wrapping it up?
Yeah, we shall.
Let's do it. Ryan?
No.
Not finished.
I do mine.
I can do it.
Brock's got it. Go, Brock.
You got it,
yeah. So hashtag your story isn't finished. What this means is a lot more than just words and a hashtag. You are a human. You are someone that deserves to have a life worth living. If you're down in the dumps, you're not feeling it even a tiny bit. There's the hotline 911. Oops, let me start that over. 988. 911 would be a bad one to call unless you're going to do something, I guess.
Well, 911 works too if you're past that point.
I guess. Yeah. But
Either
988 is the suicide hotline, I believe, right? And they will talk to you if you're in hurt, in pain, and need someone. Now, outside of this, we are always open with ears. We may not be the fastest people to respond, but reach out to us because we're here as well for you guys. And that doesn't mean you can't reach out to us. Always reach out to somebody. If you have a family, a friend, do it. I think that's about it for this part, right?
Yep. Good job.
My turn. There we go. Hashtag God Love This Podcast. Which you'll find all our platforms to catch our live shows. We are on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Facebook. If it's not the Forgotten Podcast, it ain't good. Let's fucking go.
It's not good.
Oh, sorry. What was I doing?
That's why you're stroking it in the air.
I was doing an air stroker.
I like to go down to the dump and shoot rats.
Shoot rats.
That sounds
Okay.
fun.
All right. That sounds like a great time, Dean. Hey guys. How about some supplements? How about that?
You have to use energy right now.
You know, if you ever like can't focus or you need energy or you can't get a boner, Advanced GG can help you with two of those things. And I'll let you guess which one they can't. So check them out, advanced.gg. Use the code The Forgotten at checkout and you'll get 10% off of your purchase. Spoiler alert, no boner pills. Our other sponsor, anymeansnecessary.com. This is the artist Sean Costa's website. He does amazing artwork, really cool merch and prints and books, and he's it's all focused on mental health, dealing with mental health struggles. He's a really good dude. So check him out. Anymeansnecessary.com. Use the code for The Forgotten at checkout, and you'll get 10% off, and you'll get some cool shit.
Dean's asking, is that a real coon hat?
I mean, I don't know. You want to come sniff the tail, Dean?
I don't know where that tail's been.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Yep.
Fuck around and find out. Kyle found out yesterday.
Listen, we're not going to talk about Kyle anymore.
Listen, motherfuckers.
It's kind of like Bruno. We don't speak about Bruno. Some shit like that.
Listen, if you want to fuck around and find out, I highly suggest you don't. But in a sense, it's always a great time finding out. Because at the end of the day, you get my unhinged ass going off on you because you ran your mouth about something. And listen, I do not apologize for what I have to say. If you're being rude and disrespectful, I don't give a shit. Fuck your feelings at that point.
Yeah. Dean, you're cracking me up, buddy. I mean, in the right time and frame, maybe. You got the money to pay me for that act, buddy?
Ryan, are we far from done?
No, I don't think we are.
I don't either.
We're doing
scared me. I thought he was gonna say, "Oh, I mean, maybe we are." I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?"
No, we have some big plans for September. We're not going to reveal it now because we want it to be a surprise. We have something big in store in September, and we hope you all join us that night when we post about it. or that day when we post about it, so you guys can come and watch it because it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. Hashtag play the song. We will in just.
I don't know all the deets, but yeah.
Hashtag Dean is not a creep.
I mean,
Dean's
I have an argument against that one. I'm sorry.
No, you don't. Hashtag Ryan is Rachel.
Unless you fuck
Rochelle.
around.
Hashtag Ryan is the renegade extreme.
Yeehaw.
Especially when he wears that stupid fucking hat.
I love my hat.
Hashtag Amber and Kate are number one. Hashtag he just went out for cigarettes and never came back.
Dad?
And hashtag we are the forgotten posers.
Yes, we are.
We're not, but I'm gonna delete that one. I'm gonna delete that.
Yeah, because
No.
we're not. And
We're not.
Just claim it.
We're all real. This is 100% us being real.
Yes, we are. See,
You
only a real
like our
person can do that.
content, that's
I'm not
right.
AI.
Had something
AI?
big, a sore a few times.
We should
I don't even know what's going on.
He's talking about me eating the fart out of his ass.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
great. Well, I love that for all of us. But that's the show, guys. I'm Darkside, and that's
remember,
Thing.
hashtag
down here.
we are not AI. Okay, hashtag
We're not AI.
Not AI.
What's your name down here? Sam Kinnison. What's your name? It's Draconis down there,
Draconis.
everybody. All right,
You all
folks.
know my name. I've been here for 2 years, so
He's the Forgotten King. He's the head creator, or the
He's
creator
the one
of
that
Head.
does like eating farts out of asses.
Yeah,
damn.
he does. I've heard it. I've heard it before.
All
right,
right,
buddy.
buddy.
Have a
Remember,
great
there's
night.
that Cheese Whiz. Don't forget to look for the Cheese Whiz video online. You'll find it.
That's right.
Oh my god.
This is our last show for the week. We'll be back on Monday for Wrestle Talk. Is that what it's called?
Yes, we will.
Wrestle Talk.
Kyle's bitches.
Tell us
Kyle's
the time again,
bitches.
Ryan.
His
What,
name.
what time does it start?
What time does Wrestle start?
7:40 p.m. Eastern.
Yep, and that's
5:40 Mountain.
Yep, rock on, guys.
So check it out, and we will catch you all next week. Peace.
I've been known to piss some people off. From the Sunset Strip to small town honky tonks.